Ladies and gentlemen, we hit 400 subscribers. That is incredible. It feels like a week ago we were 300 because it was a week ago. As I sit down here and speak upon this new game that I have found, which is the perfect accompaniment to Immortal Taoists, we're at 401 subscribers. Thank you to everybody who subscribed so far. Hopefully, we're shooting for the stars. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get right into this new game I found. It is called Age of Wushu. Now, if that doesn't tell you all you need to know about what this game's going to be about, then I don't think anything will. I will just show you. I really want to get into it. So, when you create your character, you'll be given 8 different kinds of cultivation styles, basically. Each one's different. You click on the actual description. It doesn't actually say to do this. I just figured this out when I made my character yesterday. You click and hold on the box here where it says Scholar's Fancy Footwork, swap to a different one. Amazing. Yeah, so you just click on the box and you can see what this style will do for you in terms of how you want to play the game. Now, historically speaking, if it is a pure attack, as you can see on that little graph there, if your character is leaning all towards attack, they're generally a harder character to play. But yeah, so you get those 8 to choose from to begin with. There are many, many more. You can swap to different cultivation styles and cultivate in them. But yeah, I chose a scholar because I am a scholar. Oh yeah. So we're going to enter the game. It's just going to be a really quick overview, just to throw it out there and see what people think of it, because I am very much willing to play this game long term. It's freaking awesome. Now, whoosh. Now, this is legitimately a... Oh, yes. So, you basically start this game and you have to follow the quest line as you would imagine in a game like this. Alright. Sorry, I got held up in there. I'll do a quick run through the actual interface itself. I'm going to close this game hide. Thank you. Now, this is a super complex premise, just like Immortal Taoist is from the outset. There is a lot to understand and take in order for you to fully appreciate and comprehend how this game is actually going to work. So first of all, we are actually just going to go into attributes, right? You know the way I do these things, left to right. Now you've got your equipment, all of that standard stuff. This is what your character looks like. It is in fact unique. So if you put a different chest plate on, you will look completely different. At the moment, I look like the fanciest scholar that's ever walked this place. But that's just my opinion. Now, you've got all of your stats here and such, and there is one thing. Now, I have 15 million silver. I don't know how I have that. They just kept giving me money, but I'm assuming that I have to actually spend a lot of money if they're giving you this much money early on. But, martial arts, here we go. This is where cultivation sort of comes into it. Now, you can have... Obviously, you've got your internal skills in the middle here, and my internal skill is the Scholar's Wisdom because my main cultivation style is Scholar, which is this one here. And these are your attacks over here. It'll give you the description of the attack, as well as the fact that you can actually combine attacks to create new attacks and do more damage, as well as combos and stuff like that. You've got a rage attack, all of those things. You can see the example of what it's going to look like after you do it. But I'm going to click cultivate here. This is where it gets interesting. So each of the skills within the cultivation manual itself allows you to upgrade them to make yourself more powerful. And this is really where all your silver is going to get spent from what I've seen so far. So I won't go into a breakdown of each and every attack that I have, because there is actually so many. I haven't unlocked many of these tabs, all of them actually up the top, except for my echelon tab. So you can forget your martial art to learn a new one, but you have to have the manual to learn it. So let's go into set here. At the top here, we got martial art at the top, which is where it showed you the overlay of what you have equipped. And you can obviously set plans and stuff like that in order to quick switch between different cultivation styles. Now in set, this is where all of these are entire attacks. Like they are entire cultivation manuals. Like there is a lot of them. There's 33 different sets of attack, 33 different cultivation manuals that you can obtain, switch to different weapons. You know, you can see here you got the weapon, the falchion, the twin blades, twin daggers, dagger, staff, quarter staff, knuckles, sword, hidden weapon. It's huge variety. And I have to say, of course, that you can pay to win in this game. I'm not going to lie about that. You can pay to win in this game. But the way this channel works is I figure out how to do it free to play and then I share it, you know. And that's what I'm going to do with this one. Now, going into internal skill, same thing here. So you've got your martial arts skills and these are your meditation skills, pretty much. Now, again, there is also a hell of a lot here. There's 46 different inner meditation techniques that you can learn, which is insane, really. And obviously, same with set, you know, it goes from grey, green to, in terms of rarity, the colour represents how rare it is, as well as the amount you will need to obtain the skill itself. You get shards, shall we say, of the skill or the cultivation manual, and you have to grind them out, basically. Now, Meridian is honestly very similar to the Spirit Holding Palace, except obviously it unlocks earlier. Level 15 is when I unlock my Dantian, which I'm excited for, you know? That's the beginning of proper cultivation. I'm keen. But yes, there is obviously an auto battle function on this, but it's nowhere near as fun as doing it yourself. The only point of auto battle, I find, is to just travel from place to place, because these maps are massive. They're absolutely massive, and I'll show you in a second after I get into Reinforce. Reinforce is pretty basic idea. You use items you don't wear to increase the level of the item itself to increase your stats given. As you can see, max HP limit 600 plus 240 because I have reinforced these steel greaves twice. Very simple, straightforward. Upgrade is upgrading the amount of times you can reinforce an item. That's an expensive thing. You probably don't want to use that for your earlier equipment because you're going to be leveling so fast. That is just not worth it until you reach, you know, the end of being a noob, which I have not reached yet. So I've not really been bothering with upgrading it unless it specifically told me to. So obviously follow the tutorial it gives you. It's very clear-cut storyline. You get a few cutscenes. It's awesome. I recommend reading it. The translation's actually not bad. In comparison to Immortal Taoist, is actually not bad at all. Enhance is the same thing here. You increase the stats on it itself, like goes from nothing to having accuracy or attack, or nothing to having defense, penetration, and attack. Again, not really worth it for low-level equipment, but again, it's up to you if you want to play this game, you know what I'm saying? Now, Quench, that's a whole nother thing that I know nothing about, because you need to be level 45 to do it. Reforging, again, no idea. And of course, Engrave, no idea. But obviously it requires high levels of equipment and of course player level. But yes, Synthesize. This I can't do at all, really. Like, I can make stuff as from getting ingots to changing it to a different kind, but again, it's not really necessary at the moment. Nor should I really add this to this first video, because let's be honest, we're all just starting here. So outfits, of course you have outfits, of course. Now these all are pay to win outfits, I'm afraid. You will have to spend money to get their non-bound gold. So you have bound gold and non-bound gold. Bound gold is what you get given to you from the game from doing it. Non-bound gold is obviously from spending money. As I said, it is pay to win, but you can look freaking immortal as hell. Look at this, honestly. It's so cool. Seriously, this is exactly what I expect from an Immortal Cultivation game. It's like it's given Immortal Towers legs. Alright, I was gonna... Obviously you got titles and friends, I'm not gonna go into that, you don't really need to hear that, but I will check my mail real quick. My level is not 30 or higher, so, alright. Good talk, mail, good talk. Limited time bonus. Yeah, you get your free rewards per day, as well as if you top up every day, you get extra reward. It's that kind of game, you know. But the free rewards haven't been bad so far. Like, I'm still really just getting into this. It's a big game. It is a big game. So let me give you an example of travel. Just gotta do this quest. The governor has been kidnapped. The Imperial Court will blame us, probably. Changfeng Security has a good relationship with the Imperial Court. Can you give the letter to their leader, Oh Yang? Alright, let's get traveling. It is an absolutely beautiful thing to watch, like, just travel. Just jumping all over the place, flying a bit. It's so good, honestly. Confirm quest. Alright, thank you. And this, I'm really still doing the tutorial itself. I haven't even tried PvP yet. I'm sure I'll get smashed in that. Now, every time you level, you will have to actually cultivate your skills upwards. So I'm going 14 to 15. Everything costs a crazy amount of silver now that I think about it. In the top right there is actually that's cultivation. That is cultivation. You gain cultivation from killing enemies, completing quests, completing dailies, you know, all that jazz. I wish I could unlock all these other things to show you, but I honestly can't. I need to play the game, you know? I need to actually play the game. But I'll try not to make this too long. You also have to cultivate your martial art itself, so boom. 10,000 power, awesome, almost 11. Whether that's good or not, I honestly could not tell you, because I really just need to get all these quests done. I think I need to fight. Where is Mo Manor? Teleport! In charge! Wait. Oh, it's a guy called Covid-19. Alright, yeah, that's funny. That's funny as hell. Alright, anyway. Back to it. Alright, let's kill the intruders. Woo! Rage! Yeah, that was probably overkill. But you know what? I like overkill. You can also parry here, so if I just guard... Parry! Comboed in the air. Oh, that was unnecessarily overkill. Okay. I love this guy's name. Alright, back to it. Where's the green wart? Okay. It's so good. Oh my god, I'm an immortal, guys! Oops. Leave me alone! Do not mess with me. I'm dangerous. Oh, not that dangerous. Alright, there you go. Excuse me, manager. Thank you. Goodbye. But yeah, you can see how this game goes. Honestly, I am very interested to keep going, and I think this could be the next thing to play after I do my dailies on Immortal Taoists, if you know what I'm saying. But I will keep this video to this length just because it's just a first glance, you know. But thus far, super impressed. So I'll leave it here. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe. I will be doing more on this. This is a freaking amazing game. You have no idea how many hours I have spent searching for a game like this. Even though it's pay to win, I mean, really, realistically speaking, every game out there is mostly pay to win. The laws on paying money for a mobile game are very vague in most countries, and that just allows mobile games to charge ridiculous amounts. Is what it is. People can spend what they want on the game. I'm here to have a good time, and I hope you guys are too. So I'll leave you with that. Have a great day.